Hey everybody, it is Mattie here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Friday, the weekend's almost here, especially by the time you're likely watching this video. It's going to be a short one today. We're looking at one Community Speaks update. We're looking at XinFin, which has been in the news lately. We'll take a look at what they've been up to as well as their website. But we're going to stick with the big story starting here on altcoinbuzz.io. A lot of positive chatter out there by the institutional bigwigs. So we have a story here by Chris. Bitcoin is here to stay, claims Jeff Sprecher and Kelly Loeffler. If you guys don't know those names just yet, they are big ones, and I'm going to reveal to you exactly the significance and the importance of them in a second. So as Chris writes, despite the current bear market and the price of Bitcoin dropping from $20,000 to about $3,600 this past year, New York Stock Exchange Chairman and ICE CEO, Intercontinental Exchange CEO Jeff Sprecher, believes that Bitcoin and other digital assets are here to stay. That's a quote. So at Consensus Invest Conference in New York, Sprecher was asked about the dropping prices of the cryptocurrency space and if they will survive. His response, quote, "The unequivocal answer is yes." Now, we always talk about how you have to have a grain of salt sprinkled into your opinion because, of course, it's in Sprecher's interest to respond the way he did. So, of course, he's going to say that, yeah. But it's still a very powerful signal from really the most powerful, the largest market in the world. So while he is the chairman of the New York Stock Exchange and CEO of ICE, he's not exactly free of bias, as we just said. This is because, as we know, backed ICE's Bitcoin futures product should be launching in January 2019. Here's something else that Sprecher said, quote, "Somehow Bitcoin has lived in a swamp and survived. There are thousands of other tokens that you could have argued are better, yet Bitcoin continues to survive, thrive, and attract attention. Oftentimes in finance, it's not about being the best. It turns out to be about being the broadest and the most commonly accepted, and for whatever reason, Bitcoin has become that." At the time of this recording, guys, Bitcoin, by the way, has come down a little bit, but it's still just over $4,000. So then you have Kelly Loeffler, CEO of Bakkt, and Sprecher's wife, power couple. Then she said that the price of Bitcoin won't affect how Bakkt works and isn't a major concern for her. Her quote, "If you think about commodities or equity indices, the S&P 500, that price is established in a federally regulated market. We don't have that in the crypto market today. That's what we're focused on bringing along with a myriad of other features." Again, that's courtesy of Kelly Loeffler, and she's the CEO of Bakkt. A little bit of nepotism there, if you ask me. Finally, a quote by Kelly. "To give it the best chance for success, we pushed it back to the holidays to give people more time to get on board. It's a positive indication of the interest, and it gives people time to learn. We have a responsibility to do that, so we're taking the extra time. We're creating that infrastructure that doesn't exist today, which we think is a big opportunity for institutional investors to come in." Again, that's a quote courtesy of Kelly Loeffler. She is the CEO of Bakkt and also Sprecher's wife. So look at that. So do you guys think that these are, really just two people marketing and shilling their own campaigns, their own initiatives, their own projects? I mean, obviously, I think unequivocally to a certain extent, the answer has to be yes. But nonetheless, that doesn't mean they're wrong. So let us know what you think about this in the comments below. Bitcoin is here to stay. That's a nice, just square quote from somebody that really is powerful in this space, and it's nice to hear something like that for a change. This is being covered everywhere. You can read about it on CNBC. Bitcoin and digital assets are here to stay, says New York Stock Exchange chairman, despite bear market. CCN has also covered this unequivocal yes. New York Stock Exchange says Bitcoin and crypto are here to stay. And finally, on Forbes, as well as a bunch of others, I'm sure you could find coverage of this from multiple media outlets. But as Forbes write, Bitcoin is here to stay, says Wall Street boss amid crypto rout. Once again, guys, let us know what you think in the comments below. I see that only as a positive. And just to round out a quick news video today, we have an update in our latest installment of Community Speaks on XinFin. We've talked about XinFin a few times now. It's a very, very appealing project with a lot of ambitions and great potential. So here's the latest XinFin XDCE hybrid blockchain update. This is from the 28th of November. Here are the major bullet point highlights. XinFin presents at Blockchain for FinTech conference in Boston. We have new exchange listings, and XinFin sponsors blockchain hackathons in India. So XinFin presents at BFC 2018 NA, the Blockchain for Finance Conference 2018 in Boston, North America. That explains the acronym there. Is a fintech-focused event sponsored by KPMG, Oracle, Ernst & Young, and XinFin for 150 blockchain and finance professionals. Very nice. So on the 14th and 15th of November, XinFin's co-founder and head of ecosystem development at Tool, Kikadi, presented XinFin and Trade Finex. In his presentation, Atul explained the reasons why many fintech and global trade enterprises are using XinFin hybrid blockchain platform in place of any public and private platforms, which were way too public or private, respectively. Atul explained that private blockchains didn't have a public trust layer, and the public blockchains were too public or decentralized for the enterprises to work with them. We've discussed this at length and the nature of the hybrid blockchain, the advantages of it. If you want to go back and check out actually some of our podcasts that we've done with David Freud, and we talked about this in greater detail. So if it's something that interests you, as it interested me, the more I learned about it, do be sure to check those out. We'll link to them in the description below. So you can read a little bit more here about XinFin's hybrid architecture, the advantages of it, some updates in terms of what they've done, accepted to participate in the Abu Dhabi Global Market Sandbox to live test the Trade Finex platform. So XinFin is up to quite a bit. There are some new exchange listings. XinFin's XDCE token is an ERC20 token and is available on 15 exchanges in the past month. Several more exchanges have been added. For a full list of exchanges, you can click here or check out the link, which we'll have in the description below. You can see what a few of them are here. Doby Trade Exchange, Index.market, BigMarkets.io. And in some other news, XinFin has won the IndoDAX community vote. And IndoDAX is the largest Bitcoin and digital assets exchange in Indonesia. So congratulations to XinFin there. XinFin is also sponsoring hackathons in India. So XinFin has been proactive in growing the blockchain developer ecosystem through various global initiatives. Earlier this year, they announced that they were building a network protocol engineering and business development lab at UC Berkeley. This was following an earlier commitment to establish a research and development protocol lab at Temasek Launchpad in Singapore. And now XinFin is continuing their investment in ecosystem development by sponsoring several blockchain hackathons in India. So you can read about what a hackathon is exactly, the idea behind that, but the goal is to create a usable blockchain and software with the goal of creating a functioning product by the end of the event. So you can take a look at some of the different events here. Hackference, India Global Blockchain Hackathon, CSI Spit Hackathon, XinFin Community Newsletter is also something that you may want to join, which you can do by subscribing right here. The link is in the article. And finally, XinFin, just to wrap things up, is an open source hybrid blockchain platform for global trade and finance, combining the best attributes of both private and public blockchain. XinFin offers a scalable, secure, enterprise-grade blockchain that is well suited for highly regulated industries and commercially sensitive data. Check them out on their Telegram, on their Twitter. Here's their website, which you could check out. It's xinfin.org, enterprise-ready hybrid blockchain for global trade and finance. Check out this Medium article as well. This is discussing all the exchanges that XinFin is listed on, so you can buy XDCE on the following exchanges. We'll link to this as well in the description below. And with that, everybody, looks like we're rounding out what turned out to be, I guess, not so short a news video, but medium length, I suppose. For all the latest updates, do be sure you're following Altcoin Buzz and Altcoin Buzz News. Follow us as well. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Telegram. Check out our last video here. It's on the right, as well as our website content. If you choose to invest, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army, on this Friday, I wish you all the very best here. Take some of my extra positive karma. If you don't, smash the thumbs up. Have a wonderful Friday and a great start to your weekend. We will see you guys again soon. I'll see you again soon on December 1st in our next news video. Take care. Have a great one.